You see these buttons here? In the fashion industry, we call a t-shirt with this strip of buttons here a Henley t-shirt. Now, it might not look like much, but trust me, a great Henley t-shirt is an important building block to any man's wardrobe. Why? Because they let you layer up and layer down for both temperature and dressiness. It's kind of the anti-Bankman-Fried t-shirt. Where does this fit in the wardrobe system? Right here. It's a core shirt. We call this an impact base layer. It'll look great and give some pop all on its own. But it really shines when it's supporting something on top, like a sweater or a shirt-cut jacket. So it's kind of a master shapeshifter. Looks great rugged, looks great dressy, looks great casual, never looks out of place, and it elevates everything else you're wearing. But mine does one more thing. It elevates your fucking body. How do we do that? Let's take a look. All right, troops, I set about designing the best Henley t-shirt I could possibly make, one that will become an instant MVP in your wardrobe. Now, like everything I do, I'm focused on two things, cut and color. If you've known me for more than about 5 minutes, you know that I never accept anything other than the best fabrics, right? I'm too old and life's too short to wear junk. This fabric is what's called jersey in the trade. Now, jersey's like anything else, like cheese or wine, for instance. You can get cheap jersey. Trust me, they make a ton in China. Or you can go out and make yourself some truly outstanding jersey. This is the outstanding kind. It's the cheese you get in France and the wine you get in Italy. Made and dyed just for me, right here in Europe to match the rest of your Y.Chroma pieces. You'll see it's 95% premium quality cotton with just about 5% elastan, which gives it this buttery, smooth texture, just the right amount of stretch. What you love about it is that it doesn't blow out and look like something you slept in by the end of the day, like most t-shirt things. So the textiles are first rate, but where my Henley really separates from the pack is the construction. You know, you guys, I say this a lot, but it bears repeating. I'm your designer. My job isn't to make some kind of bizarre society statement with these clothes about the metaverse or some bullshit like that. My job is to make the new midlife you, to make your midlife body, look as great as it can. If you want to see how I do that with this shirt, just turn it inside out. I've cut the shoulders to give you a nice, clean line from your neck to your shoulders. But check this out, rather than a baseball cut where this is all one piece, which can give you kind of a sloping shoulder look, I've cut a nice, slightly oversized armhole here, then finished the seams on the inside. That's what this silk-looking apparatus is right here. And I built this back part across the shoulders, which is called a yoke, with a double layer of fabric laminated together. That adds an extra element of structure across those traps and delts. Now just look what happens when we turn this back right side out. Look at how crisped and formed that makes your shoulders. You can also see it here on some of the guys. Just look at that. The picture says 1,000 words. And it's a hell of a lot nicer to wear. The neck here, everything is giving you just the right amount of space. This does two things. First, it's flattering to your neck, makes it look athletic. The band here is just the right amount of thick to reinforce that. And I'll tell you something else, by the time I sail out of my bathroom or the locker room in the morning, my hair is a masterwork of hairspray, keeping whatever I've got left up there artfully in place. So I want a shirt I can pull on without messing that masterpiece up. That's why I've got this extra large button strip there. I know you guys under 30 are laughing right now, and a lot of the guys over 40 are not laughing. You're like, totally, this is a great idea. It works. Everything here is beautifully made to lay flat where you want it to look expensive. Turn this thing inside out, and if it weren't for the label, you could wear it and nobody would know. How many t-shirts do you own where the inside is as beautiful as the outside? Lays beautifully, feels great. I'll show you another trick if you promise to keep it between us. Look at the sides, right? Most t-shirts you see, they just rip a seam right down the sides like that, straight down. What you see here is that mine curves, right? Each seam moves slightly forward as we go down. Why do we do that? Some of you will know this. This is an old Savile Row tailor's trick. A great trick of the eye that works to keep any bulk in the back where it's less noticeable than in front. It also replicates the way that hips and abs look on those Greek statues. I'm pretty convinced I've got some of that buried in here somewhere deep, probably pretty deep at this point, but the illusion still works. And the bottom, of course, is double finished with this neat curve right here. I do not ever want to see you guys out there with a shirt that looks too long, right? Flapping around like your nightgown or something, or all bunched up at your waist. Your waist area needs to look as trim as possible. So the front should land right at or maybe slightly below the belt buckle. The back gracefully curves and then scooped just a little bit in the back to give your ass a little help. Nice and athletic looking. I have this shirt both in short and long sleeves. Both are amazing shirts, right? The short sleeve has this great finish here, designed to add a bit of size at the bicep. Nothing wrong with that. The long sleeve actually has sleeves that are a few centimeters longer than you might expect. Why do I do that? Because I want you to push the sleeves up. The jersey and the finishing here will stay right all day for you, right? So we want a bit of this bunching here, right? Look at where the bulk is. I want it to rest at your upper arms and your forearms. That's where I want the extra thickness. Makes your arms look great. I make this shirt in 11 sizes, so measure yourself. If you're a stockier dude, buy the larger size in a short length, right? If you're tall in length, you just do the opposite, right? You guys who are closer to 5 feet tall than 6 feet, 150 centimeters, plus or minus, plenty of options for you to get this right. You guys look great. Wearing a t-shirt that's too long doesn't do anything for you. I got a lot of options starting right here. And of course, it wouldn't be Y.Chroma if we didn't have our great color palette, right? I highly recommend you have a few of these in your wardrobe. Remember the system. Pick a couple from those core colors, but don't forget to have a couple from those power colors here and there as well. You guys who've been wearing Y.Chroma for a while will know this. I make all these colors to be foolproof, right? This green, called Green Jacket, is exactly the same green you find in my pants, overshirts, sweaters, etc. So you can rock a monochrome look. Or use this to connect your pant with your overshirt. The Y.Chroma Henley tee is a hard-working asset in your wardrobe. The shirt should last you for years and make you feel great whenever you wear it. I hope you love the way you look in it.